this is Derek Massing from Forest River Surveyor and RPOD Division. I'm at Keystone RV in Greencastle, Pennsylvania, and they've invited me out this week to shoot a couple videos and give you a couple tours of their Surveyor product. So now we're going to shoot the 250 FKS Surveyor. And this is a newer floor plan from us, and there's going to be a lot of really interesting features. So again, we're going to start from the front, power tongue jack standard, as you are used to on all Surveyor product. And again, our Surveyor 250 is going to come with the one-piece molded fiberglass front cap with the integrated front window. And we're going to see how that front window comes into play when we walk inside the unit. You're really going to like how it opens up the space. This is going to be a pet-friendly unit, so we'll see a couple pet-friendly features on it. First off being the dog tie-up. We know how many RVers are traveling with their pets. And as we come over here and look at our storage, we see we've got the pet bowls in there as well. So our pet-friendly options have been put on this unit. And again, really nice storage through the front of this unit. It is prepped for solar, so this is prepped for what we call a backpack or portable unit. So you can plug it in and set it out, and you've got solar on board this unit. So fully pre-prepped and wired on this unit here. Okay. Again, magnet slam latches, so that you've got you know, the reduction of the clips and the things that tend to break and wear out, so those magnets aren't going to wear out over time. Again, we point out the fact that we've got a full-length awning, and this has been a big emphasis for us, is trying to get the biggest awnings on as possible to give you the biggest camp space possible on our Surveyors. Again, we always like to see the Azdel on board. So what that means is we're using Azdel in our sidewalls. That's the elimination of Luan in our sidewalls when we laminate everything on our Surveyor. So we know that Luan has been used for many years. It's a wood substrate that swells, that molds, that breaks down when the interior gets wet. Azdel is not affected by water at all. But also we get the advantage that it's 50% lighter than Luan, saving us a lot of precious weight in the Surveyor. And it's also a better sound and temperature insulator for our unit. So Azdel is a really important material that we spend a lot of money, but we think that the benefit to our customer is really immense. But here on the side as well, you see that we've got the outside kitchen. And we really like this feature. We know how popular this has been for our customers. And again, not just putting a standard cooktop, we're giving you the capital grill. So this is 100% stainless steel with a nice rotary igniter. This is going to feel a lot more residential. And you see how much cooking surface we've got there. So a really usable, functional grill on the outside. You also notice that we've got a sink that's fully plumbed on our outside kitchen, as well as a refrigerator. Black tank flush is going to be standard on all of your Surveyors. As well as I see my outside speakers, so we can have a good party out here. So giant oversized awning, outside speakers. We can already see the good time coming together, and we've got the Capital Grill outside. So we'll be grilling, having a good time in the back here. As we come around to the back again, we see our tailgate storage system. So this is so important for us. Again, maximizing the amount of stuff we can take. And we like this for, first off, bikes. A lot of people like to put their coolers back here because they don't mind that those get wet if we happen to have a rain. But we got 150-pound capacity back here. So again, it just opens up the possibilities for what we can take with us. Our laminated back wall means that we've got more structure back here, and I can put a ladder. And this ladder is going to lead to a full walk-on roof. That roof material is going to be a material we call PVC with a 15-year non-prorated warranty. It's a material you never have to treat. You can wash it with soap and water. And it's also going to stay a lot cooler. It's a better temperature insulator than a lot of the other competitive models out there. So really your only roof maintenance is going to be your caulking, your seams and seals, and maybe washing your PVC roof once or twice a year as needed. Come around the side, I always like to point this out. Our low point drain, fresh water drain, all these things are going to be in a place that are accessible, easy to find. So often manufacturers stuff these underneath the bed in a place that we can't find them. So our maintenance, our yearly inspection on this, everything's going to be very easy with accessible low point drain, fresh water drain, easily labeled, easily found. Outside shower is going to be standard on this model as well, hot and cold water. One thing I always like to point out as well with our Surveyor product and this is true of all floor plans, we're going to frame all of our openings out. So, you know, a high build quality is important to us. And by framing out all of our openings with aluminum, putting radius corners, and then rolling it with an anti-wick material, it really adds to the structure of our sidewalls, but also it's cutting down on that potential for water to find its way in your unit. So a lot of steps and a lot of care is taken to try to keep you camping longer and spending less time in service. Again, laminating all of our slide boxes. This slide box is built just like the rest of the unit. And that's something a lot of people do not understand. A lot of manufacturers are building their slide boxes differently. They're building them off-site, third party, and they're not building them with the same construction standards as the rest of the RV. We're treating this slide box just like a little mini travel trailer and building it with the same materials, same build standards, and it gives you a stronger slide box and again, better longevity on your unit. It's time to step inside our 250 FKS, and there's just a couple things I want to point out before we go in. First off, it's our friction hinge door on our 250. This is going to allow us to open our door and place it where we want it to stay. This eliminates the need for these clips and hooks on the side of your unit, and has been a big upgrade to our Surveyor luxury line. Also, you notice our MORride step system leading into the unit. Our customers have raved about this at our shows on dealers' lots, and they love it because it's sturdy, really gives you a strong footing, and just feels very comfortable and easy to get in and out. Coupled with the oversized grab handle, this is really something that makes it easy and comfortable to get in and out as I use my RV. Okay, we step inside, and of course, like we said, this is our 250 FKS, so it's our front kitchen. So the whole idea here was to create a really cool kitchen space, and again, we talked about the front window. Now we see where that comes into play, and this is a really neat thing for us to have the big front window out where we're over here cooking. Lots of counter space here. You know, we work so many shows here and meet so many customers and hear that they need more counter space. Well, you finally met your match here. Great amount of counter space here, plenty of place to cook, prepare food. So for those chefs, those people that love cooking in their RVs, this is the one. Really nice sink cover here, opens up to a single bowl stainless steel sink with a residential style stainless steel faucet. Stainless steel Furrion oven, 3 burner. So again, you can cook multiple things at once. So this is really the chef's delight here. This is going to be a unit that a lot of people that love cooking are going to want to look at. And again, stainless steel on the microwave. See, really nice accent lighting in our storage overhead, and lots of storage in this unit. Lots of places for cups, plates, things like that, and then you're going to see all the storage underneath as well. It's just immense, the amount of storage here. One-piece countertop, we call this material Surfex. It's a lightweight material that's not going to have any trim, not going to have anything pulling apart from the front. It saves us weight in our trailer. And speaking of weight, we're at about 5,630 pounds on this unit. So it's a very important factor. You've got a lot of different types of vehicles that are still going to be able to pull this trailer. Okay. Again, we've got our 6 cubic foot two-way refrigerator. This is propane and electric, so if I'm off the grid, if I'm not near hookups, I can still use this off the propane on board. We talked about the fact that we've got 2 propane tanks up front. We can stay out camping quite some time. So another thing that's really made this floor plan interesting is some of the furniture choices in here. And so we're using our Chase Lounge in this. And what I like about it, first off, is it's a really great place to sit back. You can sit 3 people across. Very comfortable to sit back and lean on. But you see the furniture, the really neat design, multifunction. So a lot of storage there. And this has been a big emphasis for us, is getting as much storage for you as possible. And then there's other neat features and facets to it, where, hey, if it's just 2 people hanging out, I can drop the cup holders down, throw the cushion to the side. And then of course this will also pull out into a bed. So multifunctional furniture, use it in a lot of different ways. And we think that really allows this unit to be used with, you know, just couples, or maybe you're taking a family out. So multifunctional floor plans and furniture help us a lot. So again, you see the storage overhead, so no lack of storage in this unit. And lastly, we'll talk about the table we put up here. You know, this allows you to use this as an eating area. You can take this table and set it outside and use it underneath your oversized awning that we talked about. And again, we're trying to get as much flexibility out of this floor plan as possible because we know so many different types of people and in so many different settings this thing's going to be used. So really good multifunctional setup up here with a great kitchen. Okay. And again, I'm going to open this up and we're just going to look at some more storage that we've got here. So a lot of storage under the TV, big wardrobe right next to it here. Okay. So let's step inside here. And again, one thing I always like to do, I love to show what the bathroom looks and feels like. I'm 6 foot tall, about 185 pounds for reference. Sitting on the toilet, plenty of space here. So I'm not cramped, my knees aren't hitting anything, my knees aren't hitting the door or anything. So smart layout in our bathrooms. You see I get up from there and I've got my sink right across from here. Really nice good sized sink as well. And I've also got a medicine cabinet built right in. Okay, the last thing I want to show is what it looks like standing in the shower. Okay, and again, about 6 foot. I've got plenty of headroom here with the built-in skylight. I can turn around in this pretty easily. It's comfortable. Quite a bit of space in here, so a functional shower space. We know that stuff's important to our customers. We're trying to give you what you're asking for. Okay. So we come to the back unit, the bedroom. We've had a long day camping. It's time to lay up for the night. And again, we see we've got a true queen size bed. So this is a 60 by 80 bed. So often RV manufacturers will squeeze everything in. They'll put in what's called an RV mattress. So it's 4 to 6 inches shorter. If you ever want to add a topper, you want to get a different mattress, it's very hard to find those specialized sizes. They're often very expensive. And even just finding sheets for this, you can go to your local store and buy sheets that will fit perfectly, whereas a lot of these modified RV mattresses, it's very hard to find sheets and bedding for. So we think this is important. We try to put 60 by 80 beds in all of our units where we can. Again, lots of storage. We talked about so much of the storage in this unit. We know how important it is. Tons of interior storage in this, drawers, doors, all over the place. Nice big overhead area as well, and you can see it's his and hers, so I've got the same thing mirrored on both sides. Very last thing we'll talk about, standing in this unit, you see there's tons of headroom. I'm 6 foot tall again. This is an 82.5 interior height ceiling. This is the tallest ceiling in the industry, and we're so proud to bring that to you from Surveyor. So this is what we call a barreled ceiling, meaning it's curved on the inside and curved on the outside. And so what that gives us on the inside is better headroom. It feels more spacious, feels more open, feels more like home. Being curved on the outside means water and debris are going to roll off freely rather than water and debris sitting on top of your unit, trying to find a way into the unit or sitting up there causing you problems. So this barreled ceiling, fully framed in aluminum front to back, 16 inches on center trusses. That's what makes it fully walkable. And again, it's very functional. So a lot of great things that we're bringing to you from Surveyor. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this tour. Again, it's been a lot of fun being out here at Keystone RV. I appreciate them inviting me out to shoot a couple videos. They're out here at Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Again, this is Derek Massing with Forest River, and thanks for spending some time with me.